Hello everyone, I want to welcome you back again today for another Money Talk, and we're still in the series, The DNA of the Seed, and today we're going to talk about the seed of battle. Battle is the seed for new territory. If you want new territory, if you want to take new territory, you want to increase, expand, reach out, have more influence, you have to be willing to fight for it. Now, some of us are not natural fighters. I know I'm not. That might surprise you, but really I'm not. I'm a peaceful person. I love peace. I do not necessarily thrive on confrontation like some people do. They love confrontation. To them, it's like a natural high. They get high just thinking about a fight. They look forward to it, but that's not really the way I am. Maybe you heard the story of the two young men that both fell in love with a beautiful young lady, and one guy said to the other, well, let's fight it out. Let's go outside like men and let's solve this thing and let's fight it out. And the other young man said, well, I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover. Now, I'll let you guess which young man the young lady chose. But even if you're not a natural fighter, I don't start many fights. I like to say I don't start fights, I finish them. But the law of battle says you have to be willing to fight. If the situation requires to fight, you have to be willing to fight. Life is a battlefield. You better learn to fight because battle is the seed for new territory. The Lord told Joshua, Moses, my servant, is dead. Joshua chapter 1. Now therefore arise and go over this Jordan, you and all this people, into the land that I am giving to them, to the people of Israel. And he said, every place the sole of your foot will tread upon, I will give it to you, just as I have promised Moses. It's interesting. He didn't say they would have to fight. He just said they had to be willing and ready to fight. God said, whatever territory you are willing to trespass, that very territory you will possess. You won't have to fight for the territory. You won't have to defeat all the enemies in that land, but you have to get willing and be ready to fight. And God said, I will see your willingness and I will step in and fight for you. That's actually the same message in the book of Ephesians, where we are to put on the full armor of God. We're to have our lives fitted with the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, our shoes fitted with the gospel of peace, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, etc. Now, there's no armor in Ephesians chapter 6 that's designed for your back, because God doesn't promise to protect you when you retreat. But if you're willing to fight, if you're suited up for battle, if you're not shrinking back from the seat of battle, then God says, Ephesians 6:13 and 14, therefore, take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day. And having done all to stand, ignore the verse division here. Having done all to stand, stand therefore. Just keep on standing. Be prepared to fight. Dress yourself for battle. Be willing. Never back up from a spiritual battle, but realize the victory is ours because the battle is the Lord's. The Lord told Moses the Red Sea was in front of him and the approaching army of Egypt was behind him. And God said to him, Exodus 14:13, fear not, stand firm and see the salvation of God. So battle is the seed for new territory. But the wonderful thing is, if you're willing and if you're prepared, often God will not require you to finish. He will complete for you what you are willing to do to accomplish new territory for the kingdom. God bless you. We'll talk to you soon.